Alright, and welcome to my look at Stranger's Wrath on PC. This came with the odd box, and it has gained notorious status very quickly as being a very shoddy port. As you can see, there are no PC-specific options or anything. There's controls, which are the most basic layout of controls you'll ever have. This is literally done in MS Paint, I think. The line. Like, I mean, it doesn't look any different, really, in the official game, which they probably did it in Paint as well. The one on Xbox looks just as cheap, to be honest. The big deal that people are making is, and let's see if I can unplug this here. Yeah, so there's the keyboard options now. The big deal for people, the big funny screen here. That literally looks like it was done in MS Paint. If you look at the line on the mouse, like going across the oval, is actually not even straight. So that kind of stuff has gained some infamy very quickly because it makes it look like they didn't really care about the game. Now, judging by Just Add Water, who is the company that did the port from the Xbox to the PC, judging by their reactions, they do care, and they are going to do whatever they can, plug my controller back in there, to rectify the situation, and they said they'll have a patch out after the new year, which is roughly a week from when this is being recorded. So hopefully it'll iron everything out, but as it stands, it's playable if you have an old ATI card if you have a new ATI card like I do. Mine's roughly a year old now, but I have a 5770, and you can add an older OpenGL driver for the ATI cards. Let me get into the game here. And it'll actually make it run much smoother. You can see here it's actually playable. Whereas if you're playing it without the driver, you're looking at roughly, maybe 20 frames a second or so. I put up a video not too long ago. Now I have it at a solid locked 30 because of Fraps running, but it'll run between 40 and 60 generally, usually around 60. So it's definitely playable, and it wasn't Just Add Water's guys that actually found this fix. It was actually like just someone on some of the Steam forums, I believe. But yeah. So anyway, leave it to people to figure out their own problems, right? But as you can see here, Stranger's Wrath is actually a very, very good game, and I'm glad I can finally show some footage and do a recording over it, because it's actually incredibly addictive. This little, I don't know, the whole idea is you're a bounty hunter, and you see your ammo is actually living. You actually have living, breathing animals as your ammunition in your gun, in your crossbow. So, and also the gameplay is done with this mechanic. See, there's some of the graphical glitches right there in front of me. But, you know, just have to deal with those for now. But anyway, the whole game is done via third and first person, and you actually go in and out, sort of like Samus and Metroid Prime with her morph ball. That's what it makes me think of anyway. But it's very seamless, and it actually works incredibly well. And, oh, you see some choppiness there. Frame rate dropped to roughly 12 right now. I don't know why, but yeah, so anyway, the, this is so bad. The gameplay though is just ridiculously addictive. Oh, it's when I go into first person inside the barn for some reason. When I go to third person, it's smooth again. Strange. Anyway, gameplay works really, really well, and it's unlike a lot of games that you'll see. I really wish some more games would take this idea of going between first and third person and, you know, make it work like this one does, but it just seems, I guess, maybe to be a little too daunting or something. I'm not exactly sure why it hasn't been tackled yet, but you can see as you walk straight, you know, for a little while, he'll go into this little gallop kind of there, and that's how you move quickly. Like, you just hold in one direction, and it senses that you're running, you know, you're trying to traverse a great distance, and it's like, oh, let me help you out with that. That's kind of nice. Get these kind of little things. You can shoot these, and they're like little triggers. You can see if there's an enemy down there, it will just smush him. But yeah, like, so the whole idea is that you're going around basically just collecting bounties for, you know, taking out bad guys, and that's the whole premise. Is you just go into town and you're given an assignment to take somebody out, and then you accept it, and then you go and kill him or bag him up. You get more money for bagging him alive, and then you bring him back, and then you collect your bounty, and so on and so forth. So, this is how you get your ammo, by the way. You shoot them and you collect them that way. Then you switch them by assigning them to either the left or the right side of your crossbow. And each one has like a little different of a thing. These are the fuzzles. The fuzzles actually jump onto. Like I'll show you here. This is a town folk. These are the good guys in the game. These guys help you out. But anyway, as you can see here, the fuzzles actually jump on and bite the guys. And it's pretty damn funny, like some of the stuff that goes on. Like you can you can knock the guys out and take their money from them, and they'll run inside after a while. They'll run back into their houses, as you can see, because I'm terrorizing the town. And they come out in a second. Listen. Say it. That's how you refill your health, by the way. You shake it off, literally. I love that. No more roughhousing and being peckerhead, okay? Alright, I won't be a peckerhead anymore. Yeah, those just disappear, but they actually just disappear in the original version, too. This is a straight port. Now, reportedly, according to Stuart Gilray, the CEO of Just Add Water, so I guess he's taken upon himself to be their spokesperson, but he is saying that there's going to be a PS3 version with updated assets, meaning remodeled characters and everything, like retextured work and all that stuff. I'm guessing a new HUD and everything. It's going to be remastered in HD, and that's going to be out on the PS3 in late April, early May, and that's their goal. So anyway, later on, apparently we're going to get the updated assets on this PC version as well. Hopefully that's a free update, but then we should have the ultimate version of this game. But for now, if you were to buy the odd box, or just to buy this game standalone, which you can, you're going to be stuck with this straight Xbox port and its problems for now. So anyway.
Oh, the Luton Duke, that's who you're looking for.
I'm looking for the Luton Duke, that's right. So anyway, I just accepted another mission. I'm going to go now. And this guy was unbelievably hard for me when I played against him. Yeah, you can take out these guys and steal their money. Run away! Run away! You chicken shits. Get it? Let's get out of here. Let's get up this elevator here. First you have to call the elevator, which is kind of weird. Why isn't it already down? Obviously someone's already taken it, right? So I would probably be suspicious of that if I were a stranger, but it doesn't bother him that the elevator was already up. Alright, so let's get to moving here. Let's get to moving here. I'm already maxed out on chippunks. Chippunks actually talk back to you.
These great fight, knocking them outlaws out.
What? I like Stranger's voice, how it's all Clint Eastwoody from Subtle Word. But yeah, it sounds just like Clint Eastwood, you know, and all the westerns that he did. It's clearly modeled after some of that work from the great era in cinema. Not like today with all these pampered little prissy stupid actors we got playing emotional vampires and stuff. Alright, so here we go. Now I'm being shot at from all angles. Now you can shoot these guys and take them out. You just knock them out like that, and then killed him apparently, but yeah. Ain't keeping me out. Oh, look at that. A big old death trap. Isn't that nice? Oh, there's a dead chicken, whatever they're called on it. So yeah, let me make myself a little passage here. What's up, fools? Y'all ain't keeping me back. Hell nah.
Y'all ain't keeping me back. Keep out, huh? That don't work on me.
Should have gotten Shaquille O'Neal to do his voice. That would have been amazing.
Hey, y'all. Y'all ain't keeping me out. My name's Stranger. I've seen stranger things. Get it, it's a joke.
Still maxed. Don't know why I bothered. Alright. You can actually double jump just like Samus. And sort of change direction, which is kind of interesting. I really do wonder how much of this was inspired by Metroid Prime, because that was the first game I can really think of to do what this does, like, really successfully. But this one really does its own kind of thing too. So. Lorne Lanning, I'm sorry that your game didn't sell and you had a breakdown and disbanded your Oddworld Inhabitants team, but damn it, why'd you do that? You're a punk. Oh, and anyone wondering why this game is so popular, it has like a cult following, basically. These are bomb bats. Oh, those are thud slugs, never mind. There's some bomb bats flying around somewhere. But, anyone that's wondering why this game is so popular, it has like a cult status because a lot of people didn't play it, and it got reviewed pretty well, and it didn't sell very well. And it, up until this time, has been exclusive to the original Xbox, and it's not backward compatible on the Xbox 360. So that type of stuff gives a game like just a kind of reputation that precedes it. And I don't know if it's as great as a lot of people say it is. I mean, it's really good, but you know, it has like this kind of lore about it that I don't think it's fair to expect like the world of this game if you play it. It's basically just kind of like a bunch of fetch quests. You just go and you know, take out the guy that you're assigned to take out, and then that's it. But it's still a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. It's just it's really tough too at times. I think a lot of people will be surprised by the game's difficulty. So don't go in expecting just to breeze through. It's not your typical, I don't know, scripted first-person shooter or anything like that. And it's so different from the other Oddworld games too. Munch's Odyssey is basically like a big fetch quest, kind of like Banjo-Kazooie or something. This game is, while a fetch quest, like I mentioned, it is rather different. So yeah, maybe that's part of the reason that it has such a reputation, is because of how different it is than the Oddworld series. Still, it has great humor and great characters, and the voice acting's pretty awesome, and the storyline's fun, and you know, it's a really solid game, if not great. It's at least really worth your time. So the Oddbox is available now on Steam. I don't know if you want to put up with the bugs for now, but this is a kind of a preview of what to look forward to gameplay-wise if you're planning on picking up the PS3 port later on next year, or if you're gonna just wait it out and see if you can't find the original Xbox version. Maybe I found it for actually $3 somewhere at a local shop, so it's out there really cheap, and you can find it, but you just gotta look. And I don't know, it's just one of those things where it's worth your time to seek it out maybe, but you know, don't spend too much because there may be the definitive version maybe coming soon. So hopefully Just Add Water gets it right and we get a free PC update. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let this sort of play out, and Fraps is really killing it for me, so I can't really progress in it too far. But hope you guys have a great one, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.